Team coverage now. The murder of Denise Amber Lee exposed major flaws in Florida's 911 system, leading to reforms in how agencies track 911 callers. Since then, 911 tracking technology has advanced with the use of AI-driven software. Companies partner with law enforcement now to track callers in real time and feed sensitive information to first responders when seconds count.
But some experts warn that same information could become a prime target for hackers, putting personal data at risk. Tonight, Chief Wink Investigates reporter Corus Nylander shows us why organizations across Southwest Florida say they believe the benefits outweigh the risks. Corus.
Yeah, well, Lois, when you call 911, first responders, they see your location as a dot on a map. They can track your address within a given radius and pinpoint roughly where you are. But if I were to call 911 on the roof of a building, then call from that same spot down on the ground on the first floor, first responders say that dot on their map does not move. It can be hard for them to figure out what floor exactly you're on and how to get to you in time and how to help. But now companies are partnering with first responders to try and rethink the way 911 centers track and respond to emergency calls. One of those companies is based right here in Southwest Florida. It started with an idea.
That's where the light bulb kind of came off.
Then blossomed into something bigger.
You're going to save people's lives. You're going to get first responders to the location of an incident faster than it's ever been done before. These are all the buildings we've mapped, and we mapped over 100 buildings in Collier County and Lee County.
Elliot Singer and Dane Balling are co-founders of 911locate.ai. It's a company based out of Naples that aims to partner with law enforcement agencies across the country. The goal is to reduce emergency response times and make taking the call more efficient.
911, do you need police, fire, or ambulance?
Fact of the matter is, if you're not digitally mapped, you're not in the 911 system.
In 2023, Florida lawmakers passed House Bill 301. It requires schools to digitally map their floor plans and work with law enforcement to integrate them into their systems. The goal is to improve emergency responses to crisis situations in public buildings. But Mark King, director of sales at 911locate.ai, says that legislation is lagging behind.
Less than 1% of the entire private sector in the United States is not digitally mapped.
The bill doesn't address mapping buildings in the private sector, something King believes leaves the majority of the population vulnerable.
There is a lot of concern within the places of worship, here and nationally as well.
That's why David Jacinto, the senior pastor at Naples United Church of Christ, says the decision to map their building was a no-brainer.
We see school shootings happening seemingly places that are well protected and not vulnerable to those kind of situations. So when we see these things happening around the world and around the nation, it created a heightened sense of awareness.
But where Jacinto sees peace of mind, some cybersecurity experts see vulnerability.
We often haven't considered the fact that these advancements do introduce additional risk.
Jordan Kelly with cybersecurity firm FTI Consulting says she understands the life-saving intentions behind the tech, but believes 3D mapping could contain very sensitive information.
You are creating a high-value asset, a data asset.
For schools or any government facilities, she has bigger fears.
This would really be a national security concern that needs to be considered.
With almost 90,000 people coming through this building every year, safety is priority number one.
Despite the risks, Kristen Corey, CEO of Gulf Shore Playhouse in Naples, tells Wink Investigates the decision to map out her building came down to one thing: the people.
This is a great peace of mind, knowing that we've got this technology.
And those at 911 Locate tell us they're now partnering with the Collier County Sheriff's Office so that law enforcement can track down anyone who calls 911 from any floor. Entire neighborhoods and communities are also being mapped out. I'll show you how first responders use those maps both inside the call center and out in the field Friday on Wink News. For Wink Investigates, I'm Corus Nylander.
Corus, thank you.